Good morning. Milk cow in the background. Little morning check-in. Annoying dog barking this morning. No, he's sweet, but he's kind of yappy. Getting ready to milk, changing my schedule a little bit, going up just a little bit later. As you can see, the sun is not quite hitting this part and it's cold, so had to pause for some dog drama there. Chasing things on the road, not good. Anything that looks weird, he chases. It's a county truck, so he didn't like that. Anyways, switching to a little bit later milk schedule, just because it's cold. There's no reason. She stays in her side most of the time, so she gets the most food, gets fed an hour later because my husband goes to work an hour later at this time of year. So I'm changing things up a little bit. Don't have to be quite so early. Give the day a little chance to warm up a little bit. It was only 38 this morning, cold as it's been, so time to thinking about really getting everything else out of the garden. That'll be a bit of a chore, and some of the ground, like the potatoes, can stay a little bit longer. Frank. And but I've got to get the peppers picked. There's quite a few of those out there still. I need to pick those. They're the biggest thing. And what's ever left of the tomatoes, I haven't even honestly looked at them because the tomatoes this year were kind of a terrible crop. They did terrible for me this year. I don't know why. Onions, of course, are all done. There's a little bit of dill I can pick and wrap up, and some kale still out there, but that'll hold for quite a while still. It likes the cold. Green beans, I think I picked the last of them a couple days ago. I doubt that I'll get maybe just a few more out there, so I'll check them, and then that'll be the end of that. And will be it for final harvest. And then it's just preserving the last of those beans. And there's still potatoes to dig. We have about another row and 2/3 left maybe to dig. And that's hard work. The soil is really clumpy around here. Lots of worms, and we are working on making that better by putting wood chips in there and letting it decompose. But the soil, Frank, the soil is really clumpy and hard to deal with. So we're working through that. That's a process. And so that'll wrap up the garden. And today I have some milk things to take care of. I've got kind of an abundance of milk right now in the fridge, so I need to use that up. Probably do butter and some sort of cheese today. Oh, I've got some beef bone broth that I had started, and I did kind of the second step of getting it in the fridge to be sure that I get all the fat out of it that I can. So it's in the fridge today, and I'm gonna try to get that canned. I think it's not much, it's like 3 quarts. So I'll wrap that up today. And the one other thing that I wanted to do is I have some ketchup that I made in the fridge that I want to use in some batches of baked beans and can those. So I need to get that done and pressure canned. And I think that'll be a pretty quick job. It might take maybe an hour. So we'll see how much of that gets accomplished today. Not all of it, of course, but we'll see where we're at. Hopefully get at least a few things done and wrapped up, and we'll go from there. So I hope you all have a great day today, and do something, have a happy Monday, because get your week in order and maybe get some planning done and know where you're at for the week. Have a great day.